First time we've really heard from him after all that speculation. He came out and said, I understand I was made more of a scapegoat than most. I wouldn't say I'm playing happy, but I'm playing. I'm sure there'll be plenty more turbulence. We'll have to come to some sort of conclusion.
But I think he's perfectly entitled to say, well, wait, I've had a club that didn't defend me. I've had a manager that tried to force me out. And no, I'm not happy. And that's not to say I won't continue to play, and it's not to say I won't try and succeed. But no, I'm not happy, and I think he's perfectly entitled to say that, yeah, actually, some sort of conclusion probably does need to be found.
Right, so I know why. I know why he signed. Initially, I wasn't sure, but it's just been made clear, looking at Google Earth. I thought he was coming because he wanted to be part of the project. Oh, no, he hasn't. So that's the training ground, right? There's a bloody golf course just above it. He's come for the golf. He's come for the bloody golf. Well, that's fine. As long as he puts in performances on the pitch, he can play as much golf as he likes. So I don't mind, personally. Me and him, knocking a few balls together, that's... Welcome to today's Glory Hunter episode. So that's right, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, viewers, has joined Borussia Dortmund on an 18-month contract. And, well, I think he's going to be great, viewers. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking 200k a week better for an impact sub. You let Royce go. You let Gertz go. Why have you brought him in for? Well, so far, he's played 4 times and he's got 2 assists. So he's doing brilliantly. 4 substitute appearances, impact sub. And he should have had 2 goals. Let's run you through the fixtures since we last met. This league table is getting interesting. So last time out then, we played Werder. It was a 2-0 victory and things were looking good. It was then a 2-1 win and a 4-1 win against Wolfsburg and Stuttgart respectively. And so we lost 1-0 to Borussia Mönchengladbach. We're down to 10 men right at the very end of the game. But there was 2 goals that we scored that were disallowed. Both scored by Gareth Bale. The first one is arguably more annoying because I played him up front. I thought, we'll see how he does up there. Pops it in, lovely stuff, gets the chance to celebrate. Everyone's loving it, and then this little Jobsworth pipes up. Yeah. What a load of nonsense. And then it got worse. We had a chance over on the left-hand side, still 1-0 down at this point. Back post, pokes home, but again, ruled out for offside. There he is, little Jobsworth back again. Both with VAR offsides, and very disappointed. So he could have had 2 goals. And then Hertha Berlin, the mighty Hertha Berlin, 2-2. Leon Bailey getting 2 of the goals, and Bale couldn't make an impact in that one. So yeah, drew 2-2. Not ideal from us, but Bailey had a very good game. And I've got to be honest, he's one of the best players I've used on Football Manager. Obviously, you don't see every game, but in the 2D, you can see how good he is. The way he bursts past players and just glides past players with his pace is absolutely outrageous. Very rarely loses the ball. And if you look at his stats this season, we looked at it last episode, but again, 8 goals, 7 assists, a 7.43 average rating. He's absolutely phenomenal, and yeah, I love him very much. Now, we've brought Gareth Bale in. It's a January transfer window, viewers. Stuff's happening. And not only that, people have left. Now, we'll start with this man, because this is the one I feel saddest about, probably. Jakob Brun Larsen has left us to go to China, which is his choice, not mine. But 29.5 million. I wasn't playing him this season, hence I decided to bring a player like Gareth Bale in, and I thought Brun Larsen, for the good of Brun Larsen, I was thinking of him. He was fantastic last year, but because of Leon Bailey's impact on the team, we just don't necessarily need him anymore. And in terms of quality, while good, we've just looked at Bailey. He's not of Bailey's quality. So he's moved on. We've got nearly 30 million for him. I think it's a good deal all round. I feel a bit bad about it, but at the same time, it's fair for everyone. The next one, Philip Max has gone to Eintracht Frankfurt for a few £1 million, about 7 million or so. Brought in, and now I've let him go. So they've made a loss on that, but at the same time, again, wasn't featuring for me, and we've made some money on him, so I think that's probably better than letting him go on a free at the end of a contract. And then finally, the big money, again, off to China. I say big money, £40 million for Julian Wiegel. The main reason why I can't say his surname properly, and German people are getting very cross. So I figured the best bet, sell him for 40 million. Again, though, a player I wasn't really playing, was decent when he did. I remember that spell at centre-back when I first came in. But yeah, he's moved on as well. It was part of that 3 at the back, wasn't he? It was fantastic. But yeah, 40 million, again, can't turn my nose up at that. It's very, very good. And we've streamlined the squad, really. You look at it now, you get 9 substitutes on a match day. We've got 2 spots available for players who are either a little bit younger or lacking fitness, or have got injuries or suspensions and things like that. So at this point, going into the second half of the season, I feel good about it. 22 players currently at the moment. And yeah, every single one has a purpose and a place. And I really like that. That said, there's still time to bring people in. And now our money situation, because of some of those sales, £115 million. Now, there's two ways of looking at this. We can either spend it now in the January period and bring someone in to push for this title race, which is hotting up. I'll show you that in just a moment. Or we invest it in the summer. And I think, and I say this every single time, for those that have watched me before, you will know that I am not a big spender in January. We've brought Gareth Bale in, sure, but that's all the business we've done so far. There's options out there for us. There's players interested and there's money available. Who knows? By the end of tomorrow's episode, there might be, or the start of tomorrow's episode, there might be an incoming. But don't bet on it, is all I'd say. This 19-year-old Bulgarian is the only player on my radar at the moment, and he's probably going to Dortmund too. So yeah, there's one of those. Now then, for the league table, and as I say, things, especially after our run of results, are hotting up. So every team at the moment is having a little bit of bother. You can see Bayern top of the table, 35 points. Werder just behind them, who have played a game more than the rest of the sides around them. Köln are there, 32. Ourselves on 32. Leipzig on 32, and 29 for Schalke. The other teams as well. Mönchengladbach not too far away either. But you can see then we kick things off today with the game against Bayern Munich. And that is the game that I'm looking forward to. Before we move on, you notice Andrea Belotti there with 14 goals this season. Under the radar, really. 14 in 15. He got 14 for Torino last season. You bring him in, the firepower that we've got. Only one assist, but he's scoring goals in big games. Hasn't had a massive impact in the last couple of games. We got a hat-trick and a brace earlier on in those wins against Stuttgart and Wolfsburg. So Andrea Belotti, don't sleep on him. He's having a fantastic season. We just haven't necessarily seen it too much, me and you. But yeah, here we are then. First game of the episode. Let's run you through the team for it. This has been very succinct so far. I'm loving it. All right, Christiansen's going to come back in after his suspension, after that sending off. And the rest of the team is going to be really what's been quite a consistent 11 for me at this point. Livakovic in goal, Nissen Christiansen at right back. Batella and Akanji have become a bit of a partnership, really. Rika at left back. Koopmeiners will play just ahead of them. Carr and Dominic will be in the centre. Brandt and Bailey either side of Belotti. Every time I say Dominic, I think someone's going to tell me off, but I enjoy it. And a man that's been playing a little bit more football more recently is Nikolai Konrad. We talked about him before, the youngster coming through the first team. Yeah, his determination's going down, but actually overall as a footballer he's developing quite nicely, so hopefully that continues. Get that tackling up to around 14 and we've got one hell of a player. Alright then, into this we go. Bayern Munich, a biggie, viewers, and a game I'm very much looking forward to bringing for you. You can see there then former Dortmund man up top through the middle, Lewandowski, Bergwijn's there as well as Coutinho and Malcolm, Goretzka and Llorente in the centre, Alaba, Sule, Pavard and Kimmich with Frutschl in goal. I don't know where Neuer is. Their bench isn't overly strong though. I'll say that Thomas Muller's there, Gnabry's there. I mean, decent, but who's this little fella? Hello? 10 handling? You're not very good. Is Neuer injured? Neuer's injured, as is Kingsley Coman, as is Lucas Hernandez. So 3 pretty big players for them, all unavailable, all players that have played a lot of football this season. You see the goalkeeper, 6 appearances so far. What's Bayern's form been like? They lost their last game. Leverkusen beat them, but the rest of January has been very impressive. So they're still in the cup, so I'm envious really. All right, we're keen to avenge what happened last time, as it's not the best weather for football out there. Not a problem. You can see the teams lining up. This is a tease, really. We won't be playing in 3D, but there's a treat for us all. Early stages, we're having more possession and more shots, but we've seen no highlights. This is all out of proportion. All right, then, here we go. They're on the ball. First thing we've seen from anyone in the game was Livakovic saves from a flick-on from Coutinho. Apparently, Christiansen missed the interception and is on a booking as well. So he's back from suspension, and already he's at risk of getting sent off again. This is the big game, though. If we beat Bayern today, as Christiansen's header away isn't particularly good. If we beat Bayern, though, we go ahead of them, I think, in the league table. Our goal difference is superior, but Malcolm's nodded in. But I can see the assistant. He stood stationary, viewers. He's doing musical statues. He's gone for that. The music's played, and was the offside? It was very, very tight. We'll see here. That is preposterous. He's not even in line with that offside decision, but we'll take it. And now maybe a chance for us. 15 minutes gone. Rika and Belotti combine on that side. Ball played in. Bailey's there. Oh, Bailey. Oh, Bailey. Bailey. Oh, Bailey. What's happening here? Rika flicks away a header as Malcolm's going to pick it up. Keeps it in, but only for the benefit of Rika. And now Belotti comes short, wins the ball, beats his man. And now look at Andrea Belotti go. Big chance. Falls to Carr. Back to Brandt over on that side again. Beats his man. Goes for goal. Ricochets out. We're looking threatening to Bailey at the back post, and oh my goodness me, Bailey should have scored. Bailey should have scored as Livakovic makes a great save. Lewandowski, goodness gracious me, he scored. Pavard puts it in, and Bayern, is it against the run of play? It's been pretty even, despite the fact we've had more shots. And somehow, some way, he's converted that. How has he even done it? It's flicked back in by Pavard over on that side, and Lewandowski just gets a head on it, in off the post as well. Livakovic just is, I don't know what he's doing. His animation is bizarre. But Bayern take a lead. Oh, viewers, this is not... I was so positive about today. We've signed Gareth Bale. I mean, he's an impact sub, and Leon Bailey... anxious. 6.5. Maybe Gareth. This could be his moment to shine once again. I've actually been bringing him on up front. You saw it from a few of the goals that didn't count, but he's been good there. This is what I'm talking about with Bailey, by the way. Racing forward, beating every single man in sight as it's just flicked around the corner. If Bayern win this, they open up a 5-point lead over Werder Bremen, a 6-point lead over everybody else, depending on their results, of course. And so far, we don't have the best of them. Bailey goes behind. This is why we signed Leon Bailey, though, for these types of games. He had a good run a moment ago. Hopefully, he has a change in fortune. Lewandowski gets it away. Bailey just about keeps it in. Carr's there. Oh, would have been my son making the impact. Never mind, not this time. As right, we're going to shout at them. Get creative. There's a few minutes of the first half remaining before we get to the second half, and we have a highlight. Creatively, Bailey on the ball. Options in the middle if he can find them. Goes to himself. And Belotti's poked in, and there we go. 16th of the season for Andrea Belotti, assisted by Leon Bailey, and it's Borussia Dortmund 1, Bayern Munich 1. Tremendous stuff. Leon Bailey, Christiansen, lovely vision from him as well, from right back to find that pass forward. I think it was a free kick, and Belotti's prediction to slide tackle that into the back of the net, viewers, exemplary. We'll see it again. We're checking it again for offside. Belotti's offside in the first instance, but I don't think it matters, as Bailey, I think Belotti comes onside once the ball's gone to Bailey, right? That's how it works. Sure, the rules are a mess, viewers. Akanji knocks that back to Livakovic, and we can all calm down. But there is a highlight after the goal, though. Are we going to work something? Carr towards Belotti. It's not his best work, my boy there. He's let us down a little bit. Coutinho and LoReNT combine as it goes all the way back to Pavard. That's not particularly good, nor's that from Rika, but Dominic makes it look good. And now if Rika can find a little pass here that you can see intricately, we've got options as Belotti now, deep again, plays it across to Leon Bailey, who's having the game of his life. Dominic's offside. He's offside. I don't want to be... I'm not going to look. I don't need to... I'm not going to celebrate. I don't even care. Not bothered, viewers. Not bothered. Can you tell this is a big game? Less comedic banter today, viewers. Bayern, this is the one. Because I think we can win the league this year. I think despite the disappointment of last year, we can do this. How quickly did Christiansen get booked, by the way? We're seconds in here. What second did he get booked? I mean, 17 seconds in. So unnecessary, mate. So unnecessary. It's like when you get cold about 6 o'clock at night when you're having your dinner. And you just think, this is so unnecessary. Why now? Why now? Because we knew you'd be in. Don't care. Stop ringing me. I don't care if you're my parents. Pack it in. 1-1 then. Second half coming up. Team talk went okay. They seem relatively positive. I'm going to demand more. I think we've done a lot there. Look at the focus and the motivation that is exuding from me. Danny Graham on the bench shouting, "Go on, lads." We're all loving it here, viewers. As Belotti's hold-up play so far, by the way, has been brilliant. Julian Brandt finds a little bit of space. Can he post the ball into the centre like his dad would have wanted? Never mind. We're still doing the post from Pat thing, apparently. Lewandowski just about keeps it in. As I mean, it's, in theory, he's an isolated figure, but he and Belotti play in similar ways. As that ball forward towards Belotti, Belotti beats Pavard, and now he's just got to beat one more if he can get a shot on goal. Maybe Andrea, referee, Dominic. Oh, hello, Bailey. What's happening? Belotti, yes, viewers. I don't know what's gone on. It's 2-1. Dortmund make it 2-1. Belotti with the finish. 3 dimensions tell me everything. What has just gone on, viewers? Belotti races forward. Great play by him. That is probably a penalty. Dominic hits the post. The keeper there is shoveling it like snow on a driveway. And Belotti slide challenge. 10 handling, viewers. We pinpointed it before now. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Dortmund lead 2-1. Belotti at the double. And Bayern Munich are at 6s and 7s, viewers. They've got a corner, though. Coutinho to play it in. Akanji gets it up rather than out. And now LoReNT back to Bergwijn. And oh, my goodness me. Livakovic just about keeps it out some way. And Rika clears. I suspect now we might see Bayern Munich turn it on a little bit. But maybe not. Rika, he's in there. Bailey's in acres of space. Leon Bailey, this is where he's so dangerous. Bursting forward. Leon. Oh, for one-on-ones are a joke. This might need a video on its own. The whole one-on-one debacle. It's going through the football manager community like nobody's business. Dominic, ball over the top. Belotti's in for the hat trick. Andrea Belotti, one-on-one. Doesn't matter, does it? He's literally better when the ball's bumbling off the sort of post onto the byline, the halfway line, any line. Out? No, it's not a tennis line. Right, with 7 minutes gone. Bailey's had a good game, but not a great game. Gareth is going to make his appearance. Come on, Gareth Bale. Let's see something. And Danny Olmo is going to replace my son, Paul Carr. Come on then, boys. It's a good double change. We're going to go to a balanced approach as well, as I'm going to tell them now. Just encourage. Come on, boys. See this out now. There are about 4 minutes left. Olmo, corner, whipped in. Lewandowski gets it clear this time. Akanji's going to pick up the loose ball. Finds a floaty ball into the centre. Koopmein's there, and I'm a little bit nervous, viewers. Gnabry plays it forward to Coutinho, and Bayern Munich look dangerous, as that is fantastic defending. It's forced the ball to Livakovic. Who was that there? Batella. Massive appreciation towards him as Bale's on the ball. What can Gareth do? A beautiful ball to Julian Brandt, and maybe we can seal it here, viewers. Julian Brandt makes it 3, and Borussia Dortmund go to the top of the Bundesliga table. What a treat. What a bloody treat. Great ball from Bale to find Julian, and his dad would be proud as he pats himself on the back. A ball into the back of the net. Lovely stuff. Dortmund 3, Bayern 1. Beaten. Absolutely sensational on just about every flipping level, viewers. 28 shots. We've absolutely bamboozled them. They cannot beat the Gegenpress. There's been disappointment in the cup so far, and the recent league form wasn't ideal. But I tell you what, the boys have stepped up when it matters. 35 points. Goal difference in our favour. The only thing that can stop us now, if Cologne beat their opposition Hamburger and go to the top of the table. We will just find out if that's the case. Andrea Belotti, though, at the double. You love to see it, as the transfer window not too far to go here. They do win their game, but the goal difference not enough. They didn't win it by enough, but you can see at the top of the table, goodness gracious me, gang, this is the world we're living in, with 4 teams on 35 points, goal difference separating us all. Myself, Cologne and Leipzig all with the same record, as only goal difference separating us right now. This could be quite dramatic, couldn't it? And I tell you what, I'm very much looking forward to it. It could be a really exciting game or run-in to the end of the season. I see Leipzig there, February. I think we have to play them. The way that it's all working out right now, I can't not. For today's episode, we had a big announcement with Gareth Bale. We've had a really big game. I'm sorry there aren't 2 games today. We'll do some more episodes. We'll have a double upload day later this week. I think this is quite a good, though, I've said it before, the standalone episode sometimes, the Bayern Munich game, where we showed them we are here to play this season. The Bundesliga title, it's changed hands last season. I'm ready for it to change hands again. If you've enjoyed today, viewers, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, make sure you are subscribed. And with love and with care, from Benji until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Belotti. That's Belotti. That's your Lottie. Oh, whatever. Not as many jokes, viewers, but a bloody win. Someone also noticed that we're not doing 2 games because the second game always goes badly. You've tuned in right.